Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter Toxicity DLC. We are over 1 TTI, so progress has been pretty good, steady and pretty good. I did a couple of portal runs in between episodes, so I now have 84,000 Terra tokens and lots of stuff. I've had to put up another drop box just because containers are all full. Have I set this one? And I have a lot of rockets, which means I should probably launch a lot of rockets, but I can also get a lot more drones. I'm going to be doing some of that, but I think the main focus today is most likely going to be on setting this place up so that we can start making those end game items that we got messages about. So if we go and have a look at our screens, we have access to the T4 atmospheric purifier, so I think I need to do that because we need to unlock the detoxo tree seed, and that's at 1000 GPU. We're at 53, so we're far away from that. Although we've progressed pretty well in terms of getting the planet purified, it looks like there are only 3 areas left to clean, but there's a lot of goo in those 3 areas. And I think I'd also like to get started with some butterflies and maybe even fish. Anyway, there's a lot to do, so let's get stuck in. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop in, I'm going to pick up a couple of pressure multiplier fuses. In fact, they're pretty cheap, so I'll get 4 of them. Nah, let's get 5. Heat multiplier, I'm okay on. Plant multiplier, maybe 2. Oxygen, I'm okay on. Production multiplier, I'm very fine on that, and energy, I'm good on as well. Anything else here that's really important right now? No, not really. I mean, I could get the 3x3 living compartment. I have no need for it. It comes too late. Hologram projector, nothing is terribly important. So let's get that. We'll launch the rockets, let that little guy go and do its thing, and buy a little rocket. Okay, so that's that on its way. Now, if I want to do the T4 purifier, I'm going to need plastic rods, I'm going to need tungsten rods, I'm going to need purification gel. That all needs to be automated. It also means that I need to do some changes in here. I want to get rid of these chests and I want to replace them with the T2 chests or the T2 lockers, because I think these lockers are just a little bit too small. So let me head out. Oh, I can also break down these T1 drones eventually. So I'm going to need to grab some super alloy. I'll grab enough for, let's go with 4 of them, and some circuits. We are battling a little on circuits. It's just because I haven't really automated them yet. And why have I not automated them? There's probably a reason. No, not really. I have everything coming in. The silicon might be a problem, because silicon is being used quite a lot for the fertilizers, or the mutagens. I can't remember which one of them. Anyway, and breaking down all of these guys is going to end up giving us a pile of iron as well. So, well, let's put one down. This will just be the temporary one so that I can transfer things. So we'll take the demand off, transfer all of that out, drop this in here, take that down, and we will put this in as far back as we can. Alright, good. We'll call this toxins. I'll grab those toxins out of the box, put them back in, and then this is going to demand toxins. Good. Now I can do the same for the microplastics. I think I'm going to move the chlorine across to this side as well, because it is one of those things that comes out of these machines. So the microplastics, the chlorine, the toxins, and the water, the purified water. So yeah, there will be 4 across here. This one, that's pretty easy to do. We'll take that down. We're going to let these clip into each other slightly. That's the microplastics. Drop that microplastic in and we'll set the demand to microplastics. Good. Next locker, that one will be the chlorine. This will be demanding the chlorine. And we're going to take this. And first of all, let's just take that demand off so they don't pull up again. And we'll drop, oh wow, look at that, full. And then we need the purified water. Alright, so that, I'll just break this one down, rebuild it over here, and I'm dying of thirst. Luckily, there's purified water. So we'll sort that out. Let's turn the demand off here, empty this out, break this container down. Ah, good lord. And I'm deleting things all over the place. So this is purified water. I'll transfer all of that across and demand the purified water. Good, so this is all the basic stuff that comes out of, let me pick these up because I think I deleted a platform somewhere. Oh, I don't see one, but I definitely, there it is. That's sorted. Oh, the spores are coming in very nicely. The goo. Yeah, the goo's coming in as well. Very good. These are the ones that we set up those harvesters on before. And then I set up another toxic water collector down in that area, so that's all coming in as well. Very, very good. All the demands are set. Cool. I'm going to have to set up probably the same thing that I did with the bees and the honey, is set up a shredder to get rid of some of the toxins, because it seems like we're going to get overloaded with toxins and they are choking up the system. So we can't get rid of the toxins. Wait, is this set to supply? No, it's not. It's supply everything. Oh, wow. Yeah, I need to supply. Yeah, this one is set. But now eventually what's going to happen is this will fill up with toxins and we won't get the microplastics out. So that needs to be looked at. But for now, that's a good start. So I am going to put on the circuit boards. I am going to make sure that this isn't supplying because I'm going to grab them out of there. I don't want to overdo it. But we're going to need a bunch more boxes. So I'll bring 8. That means 16 super alloy. So that's good. I'll just go and pick up some of that iron that I just dropped off. And I'm going to put down a chest over here. And that will hold all of this. And I'll just grab what I need. But yeah, purification capsules are first. Then purification gel. I think that's the order, right? Capsule, gel. We need a pristine mushroom. Ah, right. That's kind of a base resource, so I'm going to stick that over on this side as well. So there you go, pristine mushrooms, and this will demand the pristine mushrooms. Perfect. So on this side, we're going to have the capsules, the gels, and all of that, and then on this side, oh, there's pristine mushrooms. I need to stop that. I had that in the wrong place. We'll drop those into that box, and then I can delete this one. So then this will be polymer. And then we can do the plastic rods and stuff. Yeah. So let's empty this one out and remove that box. And I'll drop off the iron that we don't need. Pick up a couple of boxes over here. We'll put this. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, I might have gone a little too far and try that again. Yep, that's perfect. This one I'm just going to call polymer because that is polymer. Oh wait, this is not polymer, sorry. This one will be the purification capsules. I think that spelling's right. I had it spelled wrong before. There's an A missing, but it won't let me put it in. Oh yeah, I had to remove capsule. That's just going to be purification capsule. It's a bit big. So these go in and they will demand. Alright, that's set up. Then we can put the one next to it. And that's the purification gel, which is currently in here. Take that out. And set to demand the gel. Super. And then this box can go. Right, and then back to back with them. This will be the polymer, like that. Grab the polymer, toss it in here, set the demand to polymer. Okay, now these are things we're still going to make, and we're going to put the auto crafters for these upstairs. That means this box can go, and I can put another locker in here, and these will be the plastic rods. And they will demand plastic rods, just like that. Now, just having a look. See, have I missed anything? We've got the goo, we've got the water, yep, we've got the purification, we've got the toxins, spores are coming in, microplastics, yeah, chlorine we've got, pristine mushrooms, we've got all of those. So the next 2 items are the tungsten and the tungsten rods. And then there's explosives. Now, I don't know if I want to keep a stock of these necessarily. I would like to have a container to keep them in though. So let's do the tungsten stuff first. We have it over here, we just don't have boxes for it. So one in here, that'll be tungsten. I actually don't even have a tungsten mine, I need to sort that out. So we'll just transfer the goods over, remove this box, put in another one. Oops, clipped it too far in, that's better. And that's the tungsten rods, which were here, and I have some of them. Transfer those, break down that box. This can be broken down, and I need to drop those plastic rods that I had, and hunger and thirst is upon me. Nice rainy day to be working inside. Food, water, all good. And I think I need 2 more. Got enough for 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the one for the bomb down first. So bomb will be there, and this will be demanding the bomb. That's that one. And then I need to fetch 1 more. And what I might do is just put a couple of small containers down for the explosives honestly don't think I need that many. And what is the recipe for them anyway? The goo bangs. Yeah, I'm not going to even bother with the T1. I'll just do the T2. I assume it's better. But that has an overlap with explosive powder. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Maybe I will have 2 containers. Yeah, let's do that back here. So 1 there and 1 kind of next to it. We will say this will be explosive powder. This will be T2 goo bombs. And this one I'm going to have to demand explosive powder. And hopefully we get some... I think I've got it automated. That means I need 1 more storage box to finish off the storage in this area. Actually, I might need 2. Or maybe more, because we need to do those packs as well. So let's put this one down first. Just hop into it for a second. Remind myself what those are called. Artillery. Okay, so that's artillery shells. And this will then demand the artillery shells. So yeah, they are packs, but I don't think I need that many of them. I think I could probably get away with these types of containers for those. Let's see where... I don't want to put them on this side because this has got a nice view. I could just put them over here, honestly. We'll call this one bomb packs. Oh no, that's very wrong. There we go, bomb packs. And this one we can call shell packs. Cheapers. Shell packs. There we go. And I'll get rid of this iron. This will then demand the shell packs there, and this will demand the bomb packs. Yeah, that's fine. Keeps things pretty neat. Right, something just unlocked, and I totally missed it because I was thinking about something else. Go and see what that might have been. Hoolie eggs, no, that's all done, so it's something over here. Serena butterfly, oh, T2 butterfly farm, that's what unlocked. I'm really going to need to get into this stuff. But first I need to make a bunch of auto crafters. I don't even know how many. Let's go for... that's 10, so it's enough for 5. Let's go for 6. So we need 6 super alloy rods, and then we can go and get started with doing some cool stuff over here. Oh, and I forgot the shredder. I need that shredder as well. So we'll go upstairs, and I already have a couple here. So let's see, what is the first thing that we're going to want to do? Purification capsules. Yep. So purification capsules, that's these. And we want this to supply all. On the other side is the plastic stuff. So let's go and have a look at that. We want the plastic polymer. Cool. Oh, we have a... I don't want to miss out on this guy. Where are you going to fall? Okay, looks like somewhere over near this rock again. Maybe slightly off this time. Cool, we'll get to it. Well, there we have it. A whole bunch of little things. Alright, let's grab them before the rocks will fall on top of them. And that, I think, was the last one I could see. How many did we get? 8. I'm sure there's another 1 or 2 hidden in here somewhere. Okay, that's fine. We can head back. Oh, and you remember I built this platform and there was a tree in the middle of it. So when I restarted the game, that tree's no longer here. Okay, so that's very nice. The trees actually don't affect our buildings at all anymore. Alright, so let's continue. Need another autocrafter over here. This will be for the purification gel. And then we need another one over this side. And this will be for the plastic rods. Ooh, these things are getting made at a rate of knots. Let's see, what would the next thing be? Yeah, we can do the tungsten rods on this side. So let's put that in. Tungsten rods and set it to supply all. This one I haven't set. Nope. This one, that's all done. Right, they're all set to supply. What would the next thing be? Looks like the next thing is the goo explosive. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll set that to supply. That was the tier 2. And then we're going to need one for the pristine mushrooms as well. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about those. Let's see, what do we need for those? We need mushrooms and methane. Oh, I'm going to need a couple more chests downstairs. So mushrooms and methane. We'll supply everything there. There is one more thing that I could craft here, I think. Well, let's put this one in. And I should have some water. Let's see if there's any water in this place. Yeah, there, sorted. So now we just need the bomb and the artillery. And yeah, so we'll start on this side with the bomb. And that's working, so we'll supply. And then, I don't have any more. A couple of T1 lockers to bring in. See if we can get 2 of them nicely slotted in over here. Yep. So this will be mushrooms And this will be methane. And these will have to be set to demand the relevant items. So yeah, that's getting mushrooms. That's set to get methane. We have some explosive powder in here, but we haven't got the goo bombs yet. What am I missing there? Oh, it's the mushrooms. Oh, and the goo. Oh, interesting. Will it pull the goo out of here though? Because there will always be goo. This is the goo storage. I'm not going to have a separate storage for that. Yeah, it looks like we are doing okay. And that has toxins in. That's completely empty. That's completely empty. Oh, wow, that's really good. Everything is being used currently, so we don't have additional toxins that aren't being used. Things are still getting made. Wonderful. So I just need, I need 3 more. So we'll grab enough for 3, and then we can put an autocraft in. Let's see, what are we doing on this side? That's the bomb. So we can stick one in over there. I'm going to say that this will be for the bomb packs, but I'm not going to set them up yet. And then we need to set up the artillery. So this will be the artillery there. And with any luck, that'll start kicking off. Nope, we're out of tungsten, I think. So there will be then 1 more next to this. And that will be for the artillery packs. All right, I need to go and put a tungsten mine or 2 down. I think I'm going to put 2. So iridium rods, let's do 3. I've got resources. And we'll grab 3 osmium rods, and then we're going to need 9 titanium. So that's sorted. Just top up my water, my food, and I'm just going to, yeah, I want to take my vehicle out. What the heck? Let's see. I have offloaded, right? I have. Let's go for a quick drive, and we'll see how close we can do them. Okay, this is the ramp that we go to get down into the tungsten mine. So let's see if I can put them up here somewhere. Miner 1. I'm being a bit silly. I could have made the tungsten rods out here. Although then I'd have to... Yeah, I could actually. Do I get tungsten? Yes, I do. Alright, well, that's fine. And we'll just set it to supply all. Yeah, I am being a bit silly. I should have done that. Anyway, I'll get to it. What is blocking me? Silicon. So that's the 3rd one. This is just going to cause trouble for my drones. Going to make them work too hard. Right, all of them are set up. And I'll plan ahead for this. So we'll put that in there. We'll grab a T1 locker, and we're going to set this one to demand this toxins, and we will call it toxins like that. So we'll get some toxins out here. That'll be a way to use them. And then we'll get an autocrafter over here. That'll do the tungsten rods, and then it's less work for the drones. Now I'm going to head back and go and get that autocrafter sorted out. Oh dear me. I think I'm just going to hit everything on my way back. Hey, look at those lilia trees. Those look really nice. Very cool. Oh, and those detoxo ones, they have grown up. And it looks like they put different varieties in. There's that look, and then there's this one with the big pink flower that has its own little pond. And then these little ones on the ground. Very nice. And I'm back with the autocrafter, ready to go. Put this over here. We're going to make tungsten rods. Do we have any toxins? We do. This will start. As soon as there's something, there we go. First one's already done. And then this will be set to supply all. So we'll still get tungsten at the base. I just need to stop that one autocraft at the base because we don't need it anymore. We have that. All right, back to base. Let's run upstairs. Where is the one that was doing? It's this one. This one can actually stop. And I'll just move things around a little bit. This will be doing the bomb. So that. And then... this can do the bomb pack, and then I can remove this one. We don't need it anymore because this can do the artillery pack. Or maybe this can do the artillery like that. So we'll stop this one. And then these 2 will do the artillery pack and the bomb pack when I'm ready to get into that. Once I've scaled things a little bit. How are we looking on the items? Let's have a look. Bombs. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Artillery shells. Yeah, we got some. But wow, I didn't expect that many bombs. Although, that's empty. That's full. Which means microplastics. Yep, they're a problem. That's because... why? Yeah, because it's a little bit slow. Now, these have a time. That's 15 seconds. It's pretty quick. But yeah, they're just being used too fast. Eventually, that'll back up. That's fine, as long as the end-of-the-line products are being made. Let's have a look. How are we doing on the goo bombs? Nothing. We've got explosive powder. I think the mushrooms, the pristine mushrooms, could be a problem. Yeah, there's only one. Did I even make the goo bombs up here? I did. The question I have is, will it pull it out of those machines? Yes, it does pull it out of the detox machines. All right, that's fine. It'll just take time for everything to build up, I suppose. Yep. I reckon I could put some windows upstairs, make this place look decent. Yeah, change the shape. Maybe... Yeah, let's do that. So from the outside, we'll pop one of those in and one of those. There we go. And if we go upstairs, now it's a little bit lighter. This actually needs to be closed. I could have a window over here. So that, I mean, it's convenient, but it's not practical. It's dangerous. Yeah, I'll do all that kind of decorating later on. At least I know now that this place is running. I mean, the goo bombs are not getting priority. The mushrooms are being used elsewhere. But when these are all full, which they will be eventually, then we're sorted. Okay, so scaling things up will be one of the things we need to do in the future. But this facility is now basically running. And I think we can finish this place off by giving a little sign. And we'll call it Purification. There you go. Oh, might as well do the same over here. Put a sign up on the door, nicely centered. This will be power, because it's our power room. And we can get a desk in here, right there. And on the desk we can put a power screen, so that at a moment's notice we can pop in here, have a look at what power we've got, and make any adjustments. Nice. I would put a purification screen in there, but I don't have any mushrooms. And that is because we don't have methane. Obviously the methane is being used for something else somewhere. Maybe my drones just aren't good enough. So yeah, methane is a problem. All right, well, that means more gas extractors. How are we doing on... Yeah, we're fine on the fertilizers. We're still working on the explosives. I do need to get more miners for the sulfur and also the silicon. Mutagen 2 is filling up. I think that's basically stopped because we are out of common lava. We have some mutagen 3, a bit of mutagen 4, but I'm not auto-crafting that yet. Alright, well, our rocket has returned. It returned quite a while ago. So let's get our fuses out. We could put production multipliers over here. I'm going to put production multipliers over here. Well, hold on, what did I get? Yeah, I'm going to put some production multipliers here and see if I can speed this up even more. But before I get off track, I'm going to put these fuses away. I will get back to them. Let's sort out some gas extractors first. I'll do 1 more nitrogen and 2 more methane for now. While I'm thinking about it, let's go see if there were any more pulsars around. Where did it fall? Around here somewhere. Oh, we've just unlocked the animal shelter. And the animal feeder. That's 1.25 TTI. Awesome. Alright, it looks like there were not any more. I am not seeing them. So, back on mission. I was going to put 1 more nitrogen in. Right there. And then 2 more of these guys. There and there. Then just set them all up. And this will be the last one. Methane and supply all. Now these also have a production time, so they would benefit from production fuses. But that's not the major focus right now. I need to sort out the pressure. So I'm going to grab those pressure fuses that I got. I think I'm going to probably need 1 more of these optimizers. And with that we have everything and we're going to take a drive. Let me sort out food and water first. And now we can take a drive. Oh, look at that. This whole area has been decorated with our new trees. Awesome. Alright, that's where our drills are. So I'll head in there. And let's go. So this one can hold another 2. We'll put 2 in. And then we'll build another one. That there. And this one can have 3. And these are all working. They're all connected. Perfect. Right, we're out of here. I have to find a good location. I don't really go down there that much. I need to find a very good location for the oxygen setup. Maybe I'll do the ecosystems around this area. This is really nice. How much of this water is clean? Because we did put one of those toxic water removal jobs in here. Let's go and see. We are at... Oh, it's done. Well done. Well done indeed. I'm going to leave that there for now as a reminder. But yeah, this looks like a good place for the ecosystems. Excellent. And we're home. Good stuff. That would have changed things quite a lot. Yep, we're up to 44,000 on pressure. Heat we're at million. Where heat we're at 20. This was at 7, so it was a big increase. We do need to do the biomass though, so I'm thinking we'll start off with something we haven't built yet, and that is this, the ecosystems. That gives huge amounts of plant. So let me queue that up. We'll go and put in like 4 of them, I think. And we do have plant multipliers. We got 3 of them. Said I was going to do 4. I hope I've got enough space to have 4. So we're going to need we're going to need bacteria and mutagen too. Some water, some algae. We should have algae. Oh, we don't have. Oh wait, it's in here. And then I need common lava, which I'm going to have to pick up off the ground because I don't have any in stock. And now that I'm looking for them, not a single lava anywhere. There we go. That's 1. That's uncommon. I'll take it. 2. Another uncommon. Uncommon or more common than common. But I think that's all of them. Then I'm going to need an optimizer, 3 obsidian, and I've got the fuses. Looks like I have everything. I'm not even going to take my car. I'm just going to fly out here. Oh yeah, this does look like a very nice spot for it. So we'll come to close to the water. We don't need to be close to the water. I just like the look of it. So 1, 2, 3, and there's 4. And we will get the optimizer and we'll throw in the plant multiplier fuses, which hit all of those. And I could have even more if I wanted to. Then I'm going to set these up to supply all, because they supply lots of different things, including butterflies and lava. And that means I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to set up my storages for all of these items. There you go. That's done. But I have no doubt that has done some amazing things for our biomass production. If we have a look at the board, yeah, look at that. 17 million. Very, very good. And while we're busy doing all of that, we also have these T4s. And I think I could probably do a couple of these. Let's pin them. I hope my bomb and artillery shells aren't using up all of those resources. So tungsten rods, yeah, we're okay there. Plastic rods. Oh, I need 1 more tungsten rod. It's not even demanding tungsten rods. Silly. So let's fix that. Now they'll come in. And this isn't demanding tungsten. Man, I have to go through all of these to see that I've actually set the demands. I have. Look at that. The bomb container is almost full. Purification gel's a problem though. Yeah, I'm making too much stuff down the line. And how are we doing over here? We've still got goo. We're just not producing the microplastics fast enough. No, it's actually not that. Are we producing water fast enough? Yeah, we've got water. Got the toxins. Got the chlorine. So why is... Oh, it's the mushrooms. Okay. Let's see what happens if we take down the other ones. We'll take down the tier 3s and see what we get back. Yep, got the purification gel and a bunch of stuff. So these are quite big. I'm going to put them over here somewhere. Oh my gosh, these are huge. Bigger than I even thought. Okay, so we can put 2 of them down. Just unequip this chip so I can do a comparison. So the T3s were doing purification at 1950 per second. These are doing almost 10 times. So 9 times more. That means I'm going to need to move these. In fact, I need to get rid of these ones completely. So that needs to go. Wait a minute. These purification things. Hang on. If I take this out and break these down, what are these doing now? Still 15 seconds. Strangely, these were affecting these machines. Interesting. We go pick up another purification multiplier fuse. Now, I don't know if that affects the speed. I'm sure that's production. It's not supposed to be purification. Anyway, if we put this here, I don't think it's going to reach all the way there. Doesn't matter. There's only 2 of them here. We can put the fuses in, and that should give a bit of a boost. There it is. So it's taken it up from, what is 11,000 or something to 175,000. And this actually does reach all the way to the building. Huh, okay. Right. That's got a bit of a boost as well now. Now things are going to tick along a lot faster. And I have a bunch of 1200% multiplier trees. There's 6 of them. So I'm going to start loading up my vehicle because I want to do 6 T3 tree spreaders. I'm going to leave these ones here, but I'm not going to boost them. So I need to go and get those fuses and optimizers if I have more than one. Oh, I do. Well, they were all the small ones, so that's fine. And this was a plant multiplier anyway. I need oxygen multipliers for the tree spreaders. But So now these are not boosted, but I do like them here, so I'm going to leave them. And that is enough for 6 of them. So let's take a drive. And we're going to head down to that little area that we had a look at earlier, close to the drills. Oh, and I didn't bring food and water with me. It was a bit silly, but that's okay. Yeah, I tell you what, I have a teleporter up here, so I think I'll just teleport back, grab food and water, and come back and finish this. Okay, good, we're back. So I'm going to try and put this far enough away that it doesn't interfere with anything. T3 tree spreaders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll grab everything out of the vehicle, and I could put another 2 in. I just don't have another 2 of those cool trees. So we can put this and this in, and then oxygen, and then load these up with the trees. This area is going to look very pretty. And that is it. They're all loaded up. They're all ready to go. Everything is working. And we've boosted oxygen 3,700%. Brilliant. I'll pack the car up. Just going to take the teleporter back. And at some point, we're going to come back here, and this whole valley is just going to look really pretty and blue. Right, and we are home. Let's see what that did to oxygen. It did a lot to oxygen. On the heat side, I only have 6 heaters, right? Yes, I need 2 more of those. And that should balance things out a bit. So I have everything I need for them. And I'm just going to head out over here. Yep, all 6 of them are here. We have a fully loaded up T2 optimizer. Let's get the last 2 down. There we go. Now we don't put any more of these down. We just boost them with optimizers. Man, this is looking really nice. Wanted to see if we have any of the goo bombs yet. Still not, eh? Well, methane's coming in. Mushrooms are out now. Yeah, I'm going to need to increase this as well, so I'll put some more farms in. Going to see what that did to the heat though. Surprisingly, not a lot. That doesn't seem right. I think heat was at like 24 or something. It should have been a lot more than that, surely. Maybe I just need more heat fuses. And I don't have any heat fuses, so yeah, that's not happening. But I do think it's time that we sort out more drones, so I'm going to grab a few. In fact, why am I doing that? I could just do this. T2 drones. There we go. I'm not going to supply it. No, I'll just do them in batches and then release them. And I'll just keep the 1 drone station for now. You'll see that they hover. I'll get more of them. This will be a bit more of an airport by the time I'm done. And I still need to break these guys down. Man, the auto recycler is not available on this planet, so it makes it a little tricky. I thought it would unlock at some point. I was waiting, but yeah, it never came, and that's because it isn't on this planet. Alright, well, our purification is improving, sort of. Our bomb container is full. Artillery shells, yeah, not doing so well. Let's go and see what's missing there. Probably mushrooms. No, it's not, strangely. Explosive powder, goo, and tungsten. Got tungsten. Got explosive powder. We should be able to reach the goo machine out here. We got goo. What the heck is going on? I mean, everything is in range. Weird. Oh, I see a storm coming in. No, not an asteroid storm. Alright, good. There's the first 8. I'll take those and let it carry on. And we'll go and dump those in here. And they're already off and working. And there's the next 8. All complete. We'll do another 8 plus 1. So we will total out at 50 in total. So that means I should be at 41. Yep, I need another 9. So I'll take 1 out and then I'll let this fill. And that will be the 50. Oh, good news. We have mushrooms now. Those are actually starting to happen. And that's probably why our mushroom container is empty. And this whole time I didn't have this demand switched on. So let's see if anything happens. Well, here comes 1. I don't think I picked up too many of these T2 goo removal jobs. It might be the only one. But we have everything in stock and in range, so I don't know why that's not making them. Let's try cancelling it. And we'll try and make the tier 1. That doesn't look like it's working either. Although, yeah, we don't have sulfur in range. So we change it to the tier 2. Anything? No. Is this one bugged for some reason? Let's take it out and rebuild it. Try that again. You gonna make any? No. So there's the explosive powder. I've got the detox machines in range, all of them, so that shouldn't be a problem. Unless I actually have to have a goo container. That's a possibility. Let's try that. So we'll put one in here. We'll call it goo. We'll demand goo. Let's see if I can grab some out of... Ooh, it's finished. Ah, bummer. Right, there might be some over the hill. Let's go and check our container. Oh, there's only 3 here. That's fine. We'll do a test. So if I put goo in here and then quickly run upstairs, will we get... Yes. So it has to be in a container. We can't pull it out of the purification machines. Interesting. Alright, well, that is done then. Was that all 3? Yeah, that's empty. Oh, it made 1. Oh, where did the other goo go to? And there's some weird stuff going on here. Alright, are we choked up yet? No, toxins are empty, and we have a little chlorine dioxide backing up in there. Alright, well, slowly everything will tick up. It'll take a bit of time, but, you know, I've got plenty of that. And in the meantime, I can run through these, see how they are doing. That doesn't need to be in there. We can put that lot in there, and then we can remove these 2. This has a bit in it still. This has got the tier 1. Maybe I should store those in an appropriate place. Okay, we'll put the iron away in there. Then this one can go. Yeah, let's store the T1 goos. Let's store the T1 goo bombs somewhere. Although I'm not going to make them. So, T1 goo bombs. Take that out, break that down, and we can just come and dump these in here. That's good. This area is starting to get a bit clean. Take that out, break this down, and move it over to somewhere over here. We'll get these things a little bit out of the way. Cool. This platform is clear now, and we can do other things with it. Yeah, and here these guys are all sitting around because they don't have a spot. It looks a bit untidy. That's why I like to have enough drone ports. So I'm going to get another drone port. But first, we stopped making drones. And why is that? Probably because of explosive powder. No, we've got explosive powder. No, it's the circuits. It is the circuits. And the circuits are not being made. Why? Is it the plastic? No, it's not the plastic. Probably silicon. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, what is it? Oh my gosh, we're out of zeolite. How the heck did that happen? I think I may have not upgraded the zeolite mine. So let's do that. In fact, let's give it a couple. There was a zeolite. Oh, yes. This needs to actually disappear. Alright, let's put a miner down over here. Because we can do zeolite right here. Then this one's got to go. So we'll grab all of that stuff and take that out. Put a T3 miner in right there. Zeolite and supply all. And the same over here. So that should get the circuit boards rolling again. So I need to set up all the boxes, the new boxes. So get rid of these, put in the new boxes for all the lavas. We've got bees. That's cool. We're going to need to set up for that as well. The seeds, butterflies, because I think those ecosystems are going to make a whole bunch of butterflies. Let's go and see what they've got in them. Look at this little area. Looking so nice now. Very, very neat. All right, let's go see what we've got. So we've got butterflies and we've got lavas. Yep. Common, rare, panga butterfly, not bad. Not the best. Yep. But we need to be able to store those, and if we're not storing them, they need to be shredded. So that I will set up. But we spent most of this episode close to home getting bits and pieces sorted out. There's upscaling to do. I need more goo. I need more spores. The water needs to get sorted out as well. I need to get more water, or the dirty water. And we went up quite a lot in TTI, so we are advancing pretty well. See the next unlocks. Okay, so we've unlocked the animal feeder. We're already like, we've unlocked butterflies that I haven't done. We've unlocked frogs that I haven't done. The mammal stuff I haven't done. Yeah, fish. So there's a heck of a lot to do to catch up to where I advanced faster than I thought. There we can make a 1000% animal multiplier frog. That's an interesting one. But there's a lot of unlocks still to do over on this side. The vehicle logistics would be nice. And there's the ability to make common lava. I don't think by the time we get there it won't be such an issue. And there's the place where we can make purified water. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that works, and we can add it into our little factory that we built. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And just, a comment for the algorithm. Anyway, between episodes, I will do a bit more refining, getting a few more things sorted out. I'll do a couple more portal runs. So when we get back, the terraformation index should be even higher. And I'll get preparations in place for the fish and the frogs and animals and butterflies and all that stuff. sort out the storages upstairs for that. And we're going to need to go out and explore a few more places, because there's this area that we haven't done that is over here on the other side of the dam wall. That's got almost 300 pieces of goo, and there's dirty water there, so we'll be able to set something up. I haven't set up any mining for uranium, so I may want to do that as well. Yeah, maybe I'll do some harvesters for the various bugs. I'm going to need more drones for that. And then there are 2 more areas. There's this building, and then there's a building out here, and then there's some weird structures. I don't think we can access this area, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But I think I'd like to tackle this one. It seems like the progression is right, because we came through the dam wall and there's big pipes that come out into this area, so I'm going to go this way. Anyway, I thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!